Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this latest edition of Tales from Outer Space. And as always, I hope that you enjoy The One Who Smells Like Flowers, written by redditaggie. I've been with many of the tall ones for years, and still I have not learned the language. At best, I have learned a few names and statements. It's so hard. My mouth doesn't move like theirs, and the words and ideas are so complex I can't hold them in my mind for more than a few seconds. They eventually got tired of repeating everything time and time again, accepted my limitations, and we have settled into a happy routine. We're traveling in our home through the great dark. There is no light outside, but there are small lights here and there in little spots that make me think that I should blink when I look at them. The lights change size often. For years, we have moved from one of these lights to another. We stop at various places outside to take things out of our home and bring new things into our home. There is always a lot of excitement when this happens. On one of these stops, the one who smells like flowers found me and saved me. I was very young then. I don't remember much before she found me, but I remember being lost. I remember being hungry. And I remember her smell. She brought me back here to where she lived with the one who smells like iron and the other tall ones who look like them. They've been together for a very long time. I know this because their scents are intermingled into everything in their rooms. The one who smells like flowers is kind. She knows I can't understand her very well and talks to me gently. The one who smells like iron is not unkind, but I can tell he doesn't like me and thinks I'm mostly in the way. If it wasn't that one who smells like flowers liked me, I don't think that he would let me stay here. That's okay. I only like him because he belongs to the one who smells like flowers as well. I wouldn't say I liked the one who smells new at first. She was tiny and simply appeared one day. She was very loud and not very helpful. She took much time from the one who smells like flowers, and for a time, I was forgotten. But at some point, the one who smells new found me, and because she was not very helpful, had a lot of time to play with me. We became friends. She has talked to me for years, and I've spoken to her. I think she understands me as well as I understand her, which is not at all, but it's been a thrill getting to know her. My thoughts are interrupted by the buzzing noise that makes the tall ones anxious. I can hear voices shouting throughout our home. I recognize them all. Whenever the tall ones get worried, I like to find the one who smells like flowers and be near her. And my presence seems to calm her. She should be easy to find, as always. However, before I can get there, the loudest noise I've ever heard shakes our home. When the screeching and metal noises end, I hear new noises and more shouting from the tall ones. There is screaming and sounds of pain. I step up my search for this one who smells like flowers. There are new smells everywhere as I move through the halls of our home. Some of these new scents smell like burnt sand. Others smell like metal and sparks. Others, Some smell like the tall ones when they injure themselves. I focus on the one who smells like flowers and race to find her. As I round the corner at a run, I see one of the new smells standing over the one who smells like flowers. He has a large metal stick raised and is laughing at her. She looks so frightened. Without breaking my stride, I launch myself at the new smell. I know the one who smells like flowers says I should not bite, but for some reason, I don't care and bite this one who smells like burnt sand harder than I have ever bitten anything in my life. There is a crunching, and one of those new screams I heard earlier. The new smell topples over my momentum, and we wrestle on the floor like I used to with the one who smells like iron. But I know this game is more serious. I hang on, grinding my teeth and savoring the crunch every time I pinch harder. The one who smells like burnt sand would scream more, but the one who smells like flowers is up beside us with a stick and, screaming, pushes it through him. He twitches a few times and is still. I let him go and look up the one who smells like flowers. She is injured, but seems okay. She bends down to touch me, but freezes. She looks frightened. and I can hear the thumping in her chest get faster. This must be serious. I look around and listen for more new smells, but can't find any around us. She stops me and places a hand on the side of my face. She looks at me in the eyes and only says, "Sadie, find Sarah." The one that smells new. I'd forgotten about her in my haste to find the one who smells like flowers. The one who smells new wanders all over our home. Her scent is everywhere. I race back towards where we all sleep. I hear the one who smells new scream in another part of our home as I'm running. The sound appears to be coming from where she goes with the other tall ones every day. I push myself even faster, running past tall ones and other new smells as I race towards the one who smells new. I round the corner and see a tall one lying on the floor. They aren't moving. Two new smells are herding the small tall one into a corner. I announce myself as I launch towards the smaller of the new smells. He sprints towards me, which lines up his neck with my attack. My bite binds his neck, and my momentum carries me past him. His neck comes with me. I scramble to my feet and buy myself between the new smell and smells like metal and sparks and the small tall ones. I shout at him to leave the small tall ones alone. The one who smells new tries to move beside me, but I stay between her and the new smells. I shout at the one who smells like metal and sparks again and again. He seems wary of me. He looks at his companion and back at me. He pulls a shiny stick from his belt, like the one who smells like burnt sand trying to use against the one who smells like flowers. He lunges at me, and I dodge away from him. He's large, but much slower than the tall ones I usually play with. He lunges again, swinging his stick, and it misses. But I don't. My teeth, and I shake my body with a fury that I can muster. He swings me around into a wall. I feel a sharp pain in my leg, but I won't let go. He slams me into the ground, but I won't let go. He punches with the other three arms again and again, but I won't let go. The one who smells new is here. Thinking of her gives me strength, and with the greatest shake I can muster, I push away from the one who smells like metal and sparks. There's a crunching and a tearing sound, and his arm comes with me. The one who smells like metal and sparks stares at me. I'm having trouble standing. I can hear the one who smells new crying, and it makes me angry. I shout again and again. Then there's a loud noise that makes me flinch. The one who smells like metal and sparks turns slowly and falls. As he does, I see the one who smells like iron standing behind him with some other tall ones. The one who smells new rushes over to him and then pulls him towards me. Somehow, I'm lying down. I don't remember lying down. The one who smells new is crying more now. I don't know why or how to help her. I kiss her hand. The one who smells like iron seems upset. His face is flat and his eyes are as hard as steel. I'm afraid that I've done something wrong. He drops to his knees beside me, and a single drop of water runs from his eye. I've never seen him do this before. The one who smells new does this when she is sad. Is the one who smells like iron sad? I want to kiss his hand as well, and let him know that I'm sorry if I didn't help enough. But I can't lift my head, and things I see and smell are getting farther away. I wish that I could see the one who smells like flowers again. The one who smells new and I are watching tall ones on her small device. She enjoys this. I still can't understand anything the tall ones are saying. I wonder if I ever will. But I still enjoy being beside her. The one who smells like flowers calls out, and I hear her say something I recognized. "Dinner." The one who smells new jumps up and races towards the other room. I'm still slower than her. Ever since the new smells were here, parts of my body don't work the way they used to. Particularly my back leg. It's encased in something hard and tastes awful. I hobble after the one that smells new and enter the room, just as the one that smells like iron and several other tall ones enter the hall. They stop when they see me. There is a new smell with them, and I don't know it. The one who smells like iron walks over to me and kneels in front of me, talking to me gently. I don't know what he's saying, but he's been like this recently. He talks to me now like the one who smells like flowers, and his eyes are softer. He walks over to the table and unwraps something, talking to me all the time. I know this because he keeps saying Sadie repeatedly. Well, he's busy. Some of the other tall ones gather around me, talking to me, but I don't recognize their words. They all seem happy with me, though. I'd like this better than how they usually treat me, as though I'm in their way. The one that smells like iron gets a bowl and they put my food in, but instead of my usual dinner, he places something into the bowl that smells like, I don't know. I'm not sure I've ever smelled something this wonderful. The one that smells like iron is still talking. I recognize some of the words here and there because he keeps saying Erica and Sarah. He seems happy, so I'm glad for him. The other tall ones seem happy as well. He places the bowl in front of me, and a wondrous new smell is nearly overpowering. The one that smells like iron kneels down and scratches the side of my head. I still don't understand what he's saying, but when he points to my bowl, I think I'll remember this word forever. He simply says, steak. End of story. This is a special thank you to the one, the only, the legendary Eric Hino, who has become the only Tier 6 patron. I just want to thank the T5 patrons and channel members. Bob the Dragon, Cam Maxwell, Casper Arnholtz, Astraya the Dreamer, Try Again 95, Purigiol, Meridian 117, Alithia, Jordan Bucksbaum, Angry Marine, Albard and Gusta, and Barkey. Thank you very much. And that, my friends, concludes this video. I hope that you enjoyed. There are links down below, both to support this channel and for the author of this fiction. Anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic one, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.